How to create a list? The most important thing is, if you are dealing with list in Python, how to create. So there are many ways. First is, you can enclose elements in this square bracket. So this is how we create a list. You can use other list also. So like this, if you are creating a list, say L1, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is a list you have created. You can easily create. The first method is like this, and the other methods are also there. Like you have L5, you want to create L5 with L1. This is L1, and you say colon colon. That means complete list L1 has to be copied to L5. So if you print this L5, this will be again L1 only, because L1 has been copied. This is just a way of copying the elements. And print L5, you can just print L5, it will be similar. Now if you want to slice also, you can take certain elements of L1 and you can place it here. Please understand, when you are writing this, if this is N, this is M. It will start from 0, subscript, but it will go only up to 2, not 2, up to 2, 0 and 1. So 1 and 2, this 0 and 1, 2, it will not go here, because this is the highest range. It will only take value 0 and 1. So L6 will be 1 and 2. If you print L6, it will be 1 and 2. We can have comprehension also. What list comprehension is? Say n equal to 5. Now you give range n. You want to start from 0 to 5. So the best method to create a list from 0 to 5 is just to give range. Range 5. This L, this list will automatically be created. You don't have to do all this, initialization, etc. This will be created by itself. Just you have to give range n. If you have given range 10, it would have started from 0 till 9. See, this is 5, so it will only give up to 4, because if you count these elements, these are 5 elements only. This is S is equal to x square. This is x square, or for x in range 10. So from 0 to 9, range 10 means from 0 to 9, the default value, it starts from 0, and because it is 10, it will go up to 9, because 0 to 9 are anyway if you count it, they are 10 numbers. X square means you want to find x square of this and form a list. So 0, 0 square, 1, 1 square, 2, 2 square, like this till 9 square, that is 81. So if you print this list, this will be 0 to 81. So in mathematical terms, if you are aware of sets, can be written as S is equal to x square for x in 0 to 9. So we see that these two, or these kind of things, are comprehensions, or you can say a shorthand for creating a list, rather than typing or entering through loops or etc. This can be easily formed. These are comprehensions. If you have say a list A 3, 4, 5, you say value into 3 for value in A. This just you have to write value into 3 for value in A. So all the value of A will be multiplied by 3, and a new list, which is B, is being created. If you print B, it will be 3 into 3, that is 9, 4 into 3, that is 12, 5 into 3, that is 15. This is your list. And now comprehensions, you see, they are actually functionally equivalent to writing like this. You are creating B, that is, you are creating a list which is empty. Now you have seen for I in A. So all the element in A, 3, 4, 5, that is, first it will take 3, then 4, then 5, and B dot append, because this is empty list. So you have to append. Append means you are first finding out the value in A. What was A? First value 3. Then you say I into 3. So 3 into 3 is 9. So you have appended this value to B. Now second value is what? I in A. You go to 4. 4 into 3. I into 3 is 4 into 3. 12. This is appended to B. 12. Likewise 15. So this is how the comprehensions are expanded. One more example. Print B. If you print 9, 12, 15, this is being printed. Now let us create a list of even numbers which belongs to S list. If you have a list, say S, and S was what? We have just created a list S. So this was the list 0 to 81. So all these squares from 0 to 9 was our list. So let me write it again. 0, 1, 4 till 81. 4 is 16, 16 like this. So all these are square. 1, 2, this is 3, these are 9, and 4 is 16. Okay. This is the square of the numbers till 0 to 9. Now we have to find out that we have to not find out, but actually make a list which is having those values which are divisible by 2. So what we are going to do is, we are making C, I for I, this I will be assigned here. For I in S, this I should be in S, I modulo 2 has to be equal to 0. That is, if you divide by 2 any of this number, if the remainder is 0, we will assign it to C. So if you print C, it will be 0, 4, 16, 34, 36, 60 for all the elements which are divided by 2. This is how you can make a list by comprehension. You can use the built-in object also. So if you make this L equal to list followed by the parenthesis, it will create an empty list. For example, if you say L equal to list, this will create an empty list. If you print L, it will be just empty list. It will not show anything. But if you do L equal to list sequence, if you give some sequence, for example, L equal to list, you give some sequence 1, 2, 3, 4. So these all, if you print, there will be a list. So you have given a sequence, you form the list. This 2, 3, 4, and this is a list. See, you see here. This is how you use the built-in object also. So a single new list is created every time. Whenever you execute this, please understand, if you execute this, always a new list is created, because this is an object. So object, always, wherever you execute it, it will be created. So we have created many different lists using this. But if a list is assigned to another variable, a list is not created. It will not be created. How? If you have given A equal to B equal to this square bracket. So see, this kind of thing is not, things were not possible in C, C++ and Java, those languages which we are aware. But here it is possible. You can assign this empty list to B and then A. So now you have an empty list which is mapped to A. A is also referring to this list and B is also referring to this list. So if you make this list as 10, 20, 30, B and A both will be pointing to 10, 20 and 30. And if you want to print A, it will give this, and if you want to combine them and print, or you want to show both of them to the user, then this will be A and this will be your B. If you make A as empty and now assign A to B, this will also create a list mapped to both. Again, A and B will be pointing to the same list. If A is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and you assign A to B, if you print AB, they both will be 1, 2, 3 only.